Today is one of those days you got to get it all done early. If you don't, forget it. Just simply forget it. It's going to be really hot today. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's in the morning, it's early in the morning. It's about 7 something. Actually, it's about 8 o'clock. And the sun is now really coming up in this area. So I want to work through here before the sun actually really comes up. Now, there's a lot of dry grass that is sitting on this bed. So I'm going to clean this up and basically do a little bit on the other side. And then I'm going to just give you a tour of this area. Um, I'm also going to pull and cut back any like dead foliage or annuals that looks a little bad or stuff. I'm going to take that away. And then I'm going to just give you a quick tour of this area so you can see how it's doing, because it's really doing good. It just needs to get like the dry grass and stuff off of it. All right, let's get into it. So this lily have gotten so big that I believe during the fall or the spring of next year, I'm really gonna have to split it or remove it from here, because it looks beautiful but it blocks a lot of stuff. Like there's 2 other plants under here that you can't even see, and it kind of really does shade it a lot. So yeah, it's still, the temperatures are still pretty wild, so I don't want to do it now. My husband and I planted this Tomukiyama. I think that's the name, Tomukiyama. Let's see. Tomukiyama, Japanese maple. And we planted it, and I meant to come back out here and just put a little bit more compost around the root ball because of the area, how it's kind of sinked in a little bit. And I totally forgot. So today I am putting that compost around the root ball just to really help the soil from running down. It got fertilizer. Well, we put some hollytone on it when we planted the tree. But I just simply forgot to come back and put a little bit of soil. But I am going to show you a clip of that video when we planted it, because I did record it. And so now I'm putting that little bit of soil to kind of cover up the root ball a little bit more compost. And this tree is doing amazing. Since we planted it, it's doing pretty good. So I am very happy about that. Yeah. I don't want to cover it up too much, but at least put enough soil so it doesn't run down. There we go. All right, done. Under my knockout roses look really nice. I think I need to get my blower and just blow all these bricks and stuff, but I can do that later. Right now, I'm just pulling any weeds I see to make sure this area does not get a lot of weed. So when I was finished cleaning up, I realized that I didn't fertilize any of my roses. So basically the video became about fertilizing because I needed to get it done. And so I started fertilizing all the roses. There's some in the front of the house, there's some in the side of the house, and there's some in the back of the house. And I needed to get them all fertilized today. It was on my calendar. I needed to get it done. And so I decided to jump in between and start doing my fertilizing. This is basically the last time I'm going to fertilize the roses for the summer months, because we're about to head into fall the next few weeks. So yeah, this is it for the roses. But I also realized after I finished recording this that my mic wasn't on. It seems like my mic was turned off. So I was talking about what I was doing and nothing wasn't recorded. So basically I'm just voicing over, letting you guys know that I'm actually fertilizing my rose. You'll see the bag coming up in this video that I'm using rose tone, and all I'm fertilizing is the rose. Every other plant I use either plant tone, biotone, or holly tone. but specifically for the roses, I use rose stone. I like using rose stone for the roses. Now, if I don't have rose stone, that's when I would normally put plant tone or holly tone, but I prefer to use rose stone for roses. So this is the north side of the house that have the long stream of pink knockout roses, and it looks beautiful during the spring and summer. Unfortunately, during this summer, the Japanese beetle kind of decimated the plants, so we had to cut them all the way back because they looked terrible. And so I cut them all the way back to the ground in hopes that they will bounce back and flush back really good, and so that excuse me, I didn't have to worry about kind of rooting them out and planting some more flowers. So it's done amazing. I'm gonna take you guys in a little closer so you can see exactly what these plants are looking like once I finish fertilizing them. I had to bring you in a little closer so you can see how well these roses are doing, because they just look great, I was so shocked that they bounce back so fast, but I love it. I'm glad that they're growing. I really am. There's some that are bigger than others, but they're all are growing. And believe me, the Japanese beetles are still around because it's so hot. So I still gotta constantly keep spraying to keep them away. But yeah, I am excited that these roses are doing so well. I absolutely love these roses. Now these roses normally get about 7 foot tall, kid you not. This time I don't think I'm gonna allow them to get that tall, because when they get that tall they flop over a lot. So I'm gonna keep it at a nice height, maybe like about 5 foot. Now I'm gonna go do the other side. Did I forget to mention that my pollination garden is doing amazing? A lot of butterflies, a lot of little pollinators, little bees, even the bumblebees are playing around in here, so Absolutely love it. And next year, I think it's gonna be even more. Like, I think I'm gonna open it a little bit more and put more pollinating plants in here. We'll see how that goes. You know, because sometimes you say it and it don't happen. So we'll see how that goes. But I absolutely love what's going on in this garden. Okay, so now we're gonna fertilize this side of my garden. These are also pink knockout roses. These roses are doing amazing. There's a lot of new buds, new leaves, because the Japanese beetle was messing with this as well, but it's doing fantastic. All the little flowers on the ground is possibly gonna get the rose tone as well, and that's okay. That is all right. See, the pollinators are over here too. I think I'm gonna get what is it? Pollination yard, a pollinator yard. But I love it, absolutely love it. So let's fertilize this area. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to fertilize is these 4 pots. I am using an organic all-purpose plant food that I got from Walmart. And basically, it's the first time I'm using it. I'm just going to walk around and put a handful or 2 in these 4 pots here and get them fertilized. I'm basically out of biotone, holotone, plant tone, all the different tones I am out of. So that's the only fertilizer I have left, and that's the one I'm going to use. It's just to put in these 4 plots, basically, so we're going to see how they do. Again, I've never used that, and I didn't even read the instructions. But here goes. Okay, we live and learn every day because reading is fundamental. When I show you in the back of this bag, it's basically saying that you're just going to use the teaspoon for, I think, a yard. So basically, I could have used the teaspoon in 1 pot. For every plant root, I just used a teaspoon. And so I'm trying to bring it close so you guys can see, because reading is fundamental. If I had read the instructions, then I knew not to put 2 handfuls. But let's hope this plant don't get overgrown, or, you know, during the winter it's fighting to put out all these different shoots. Anyway, I already did it. I mentioned in the first part that I didn't read the instructions, and it is good to read instructions before you just put stuff on your plants. So we're gonna see how these plants do. I plant a few zinnias in this garden space just at the end, and it's doing amazing. Beautiful colors. Love it. guys, it is hot. The humidity out here is next level heat. Okay, my plan today was to do some cleanup and some fertilizing and do a garden tour, but clearly I didn't get the garden tour done, so we're gonna do that another day. I got the cleanup, I got the fertilize, and that was good enough for me. I am gonna go inside. I hope you guys get a chance to do something amazing, something beautiful, and I will catch you all in my next video. Bye for now.